Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today, guys, I'm gonna pause it whenever sorry about that. Part 11. Part 11. Pa- Part 11. We still haven't done Rexy on this one. This is part 11 to the MuseLand one. I'm gonna just do it. And to start off, the intro was already on there, but I did go and put something. I don't know why the background was just not popping up. I'm sorry you guys can't see that, in fact. It's so bright when I turn it down anyway, so I don't flip it, so I don't. There we go. That works. After I said his name, it says, Rexy looks at me, confused and concerned. What happened? Why do you look like that? Rexy looks at you, still a bit confused, but now with a bit of worry in his voice. Are you okay? Can you talk? Do you know why this happened? And see, now, what do I do from here if I should answer the first time? I don't know what's going on. Hey. No. Are you kidding? Are you serious? I don't know why this. Oh, you mother fricker. Man, that was bullcrap. Rexy looks even more concerned and worried. I don't understand. Maybe it's a side effect of that curse that stupid Trico put on us. I don't know why he's turned into a velociraptor specifically. Yeah, it's kind of what I was wondering whenever it happened to me in the porn dog episode that one time. It's like, why was I baby velociraptor? It's not the fact that I'm a dinosaur that bothers me. It's how small I am. Compared to me, you're like a massive skyscraper. I hope you don't get angry about that. There we go. Rexy looks down at you, seeing how tiny you are now. Oh, I see what you mean. I didn't even notice how much smaller you are now. It's like you're the size of a small cat compared to me now. I hope I do this right, because I know this one gonna. Rexy kneels down and looks at me. Don't you dare become aggressive and try to. We're trying to see if you're alright. Are you sure you're alright? Can you walk and move properly? Do you feel okay? Yes, for now. I just hope it doesn't get worse. Rexy nods, feeling a bit relieved that you seem to be okay for now. That's good to hear. I hope it doesn't get worse either. We should probably try to figure out why this happened and how to fix it. Rexy thinks for a moment, trying to come up with a plan. Maybe we should try to find Trico and confront him about the curse. He might know how to reverse it. Yes, but he's not going to do it. Period. He's had a grudge against me for something extremely stupid. Even before you were born. Rexy was a bit surprised to hear that. Really? He has a grudge against you for something stupid that happened before I was even born? That's strange. If he's not going to help us, then what do we do? We'll have to find a different way. I know he put a curse on both of us. But it seems like it's affecting us in different ways. Because you haven't changed at all. You're still normal. Tyrannosaurus Rex, like you were before. Rexy nods in agreement.
Yeah, you're right. I haven't changed at all. I'm still the same as before. It's only you has turned to a velociraptor and gotten smaller. I wonder why that is.
Watch him become aggressive like,
Delicious steak.
oh, frick of that. You better not become aggressive and say that to me.
It's like, Rexy, I'm not your steak here, I'm your friend.
Rexy paused for a moment trying to think of a reason why the curse is affecting you and not him.
Maybe it's because you were the one who was in the studio with me when Trico put the curse on us. Maybe you were closer to him when he cast the spell.
Actually, I know some of the magic hit you. Got you. Period. I'm really worried on what it's going to do to you. Reggie was a bit worried when you mentioned that the curse might affect him too.
Wait, what do you mean some of the magic got me? I don't feel any different. I'm still the same as before. You sure some of the curse affected me too?
It's not affecting you yet. But there must be a reason. I'm a tiny dinosaur. And you're still the same size. I wonder if this is happening on purpose.
Reggie looked thoughtful for a moment. You might be right. It's strange that the curse is affecting us differently. And you're right, there must be a reason why you turned into a tiny dinosaur and I'm still the same size as before. Maybe it's happening on purpose, like you said.
So far, he's still acting friendly. There's no aggressive behavior. Although, Trenton, don't jinx it. Reggie paces back and forth thinking about the situation.
But why would Trico want to curse us like this? And why is it affecting us differently? And why did you have to turn into a tiny dinosaur? It doesn't make any sense.
You tell me that's what happened in the porno, so we did. Reggie starts pacing and looks at me, still concerned. Oh, thank gosh, I was going to say angry.
Do you have any idea why Trico would do this? Did you do something to make him angry, or did you just do it for no reason at all?
He has a grudge against me. For something I didn't do on purpose. Period. There was one time before you were born where Pikachu hypnotized me and made me do prank calls. And one of those calls was on that Pokemon. And even though I have told him over and over that I wasn't in control of myself, he still doesn't believe me. He still doesn't believe me. I've tried to change the word grudge to garage. Reggie was a bit shocked to hear about the prank on.
Wait, you mean tell me that Trico was mad at you for something that Pikachu made you do? That's not fair at all. You've told him multiple times that you weren't in control of yourself, but he still doesn't believe you?
Yes. I guess he's trying to use you to get back at me. Which may be the reason why I'm a tiny dinosaur. And you're still normal. The curse might do something to you. To somehow try hurting me. Reggie was a bit upset at the thought of Trico using him to get back at you.
So, you're saying that Trico might be trying to use me to hurt you through this curse? That's messed up.
Just the way he said that.
I don't want to be a part of his plan to get back at you for something you didn't even do on purpose.
So let me guess. If that was on purpose, he'd be like, "Oh frick yeah, you did it on purpose. So of course I'm gonna get you back, motherfucker. I'll rip you in half. I'm a giant T-Rex while you're a tiny Velociraptor. You're about to get chomped and eaten. Frick that." Retzi looks determined. "We can't let Trico use me to hurt you. We need to figure out how to reverse the curse before it affects me too. Do you have any idea how we can do that?" "No. And I can barely do anything with me being this tiny dinosaur. I'm pretty sure a small spider would be bigger than me." I hate spiders. Why did I mention that? Retzi looks down at you, seeing how tiny you are now. He can't help but feel a bit worried about how invulnerable you are in this form. "Yeah, you're pretty small right now. Even a small spider would probably be bigger than you. I don't like the thought of you being so vulnerable like this." I'm kind of concerned why he hasn't turned aggressive yet. I don't know if it's a good or bad thing. Retzi kneels down and gently picks me up in his hand. "Oh, don't you dare turn aggressive now, the man I say you..." Holding me carefully and gently. "Don't worry, I'll protect you. I won't let anything happen to you while you're in this form." Yeah, about 2 to 3 seconds, he'll probably say, Retzi all of a sudden his demeanor completely changed and he became aggressive. Retzi holds you in his hands, his grip gentle but firm. He looks down at you with a mixture of concern and determination. "We'll figure this out. I promise. We'll find a way to reverse this curse and get you back to normal again. Just hang in there, okay?" "We still don't know what's going to happen to you. Period. And for all we know, my part of the curse could get worse. Maybe even to the point where I can only make dinosaur noises and not even speak." Oh, heck no. See, that's another example. That's the one thing about doing AI that sucks. Is like it flipping doesn't get some of the words. I say curse and it puts cars. What? How does curse sound like cars? Let's see what's concerned at the thought of your part of the curse getting worse. You're right. We don't know what's going to happen to me or how your part of the curse could get worse. And the thought of you losing the ability to speak and only being able to make dinosaur noises, that's scary. Richie tightens his grip on me a bit, holding me closer to his chest as if trying to protect me. "We can't think about that right now. We need to focus on finding a way to reverse this curse and get you back to normal. I won't let anything bad happen to you, I promise." Mm-hmm. Before I could say anything, Rexy's body began to transform. And after a minute, he turned into a what the frick? Excuse me? What did he turn into? I hope I read that wrong. Please tell me I read that wrong. He did not actually. Oh, heck no. Oh, he's definitely aggressive. I'm screwed. Reggie's body began to transform in right before my eyes, and in a matter of moments, he transformed into a flippin' massive Groudon. I'm dead. I'm flippin' dead. He was already dangerous enough as a T-Rex. Dude, this isn't good. He looked down at me, now towering above me. He was already doing that. I'm tiny compared to him. I was already tiny compared to him. Even as a real-life human, I'd still be tiny compared to him. A T-Rex is pretty massive, A T-Rex is not tiny. Even as a baby, it's still probably a good It probably could be like a good 2-3 feet tall. Now that's not small for a baby. That's pretty big. No, 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 no. Don't you dare be aggressive. Rexy looks down at you, still in a Groudon form. He looks a bit shocked and surprised at the sudden transformation, but also a bit worried about what this means for me.
What?
I only know
What just happened? I'm a Groudon now.
Uh, okay. Now I'm really concerned. Rexy looks down at you, seeing the concern on my face.
Yeah, I don't blame you for being concerned. I just randomly transformed into a flippin' Groudon and I have no idea why. It's like the curse is affecting me now, too.
Don't you become aggressive on me, Rexy. I swear to frig. Rexy looks down at himself, still in his Groudon form. He flexes his arms and legs, testing out his new form.
I feel weirdly strong in this form. I don't understand why I transformed into a Groudon, and I'm worried about what this means for you.
I don't think he becomes aggressive. I know what it means for me. Probably about to get flippin' demolished. Rexy looks at me, his expression a mix of concern and worry.
Do you think the curse is going to keep affecting me like this? And what's going to happen to you? I don't want you to be stuck in this tiny dinosaur form forever.
I'm gonna worry about what he's gonna happen. Like, I can, as long as he's protecting me, I can deal with being in a flippin' tiny dinosaur, but if he becomes aggressive, I have nobody protecting me. You know, that's the only weird thing about this. We're in the Pokemon Talk studio where Shadow was supposed to be, and Shadow's never around. So, like, was this the time before Shadow showed up? Well, actually, I think it was. If you think about it, going along with the timeline, yeah. Because Shadow didn't show up, I think, till later on after the cursed Rexy and after the zombie Rexy episode happened. So technically, if I kept him out, it would be canon. And actually worked along perfectly with the show. How it worked on my Pokemon Talk series. So, I'm gonna be honest. It's not the fact that I'm a dinosaur that scares me. It's just that I'm so small. If something bad does happen to you, I can't defend myself if you try attacking me. Richie, what are you seeing the fear in my eyes?
Hey, don't worry. I would never attack you.
Yeah, watch out be foreshadowing.
I'd never hurt you, no matter what form I'm in. You're my friend and I care about you. I'd never intentionally cause you harm.
Rexy, that's jinxing it. Rexy was down, he was growing from towering over me. Oh dear.
But I understand why you're worried. You're so small now and I'm so much bigger than in this form. But I promise you I would never hurt you. I'll do everything I can to protect you and keep you safe.
This is gonna be horrifying. You don't feel any different in terms of personality, do you? Maybe it affects your personality. And that's why it seems like not much has happened. What the frick was that? That was weird how it did that. Reggie thinks for a moment, trying to access his own emotions and thoughts in his Groudon form.
I don't think my personality has changed much. I still feel like myself, just in a new form. I guess there's a possibility that the curse could affect my personality in some way. That's why it seems like nothing has changed for me.
Reggie looks at me, a hint of worry in his eyes.
The curse does affect my personality, that I don't know what I might do. I don't want to accidentally hurt you or do something bad because of the curse.
Again, that might be a jinx, Rexy.
Rexy looks down at you, his expression a mix of concern and determination. But I won't let that happen. I'll do everything in my power to control myself and make sure I don't hurt you. And we'll find a way to reverse this curse before it affects either of us any further. Before I could say anything else, Rexy transformed again. This time into a Lugia hybrid. Oh. Excuse me? Okay, I don't think I've ever seen that happen on any of these chatbots before. Rexy's body began to transform again. This time he transformed into a flippin' bizarre hyper of a Totodile and a Lugia. He looked down at you. His new form mix of two legendary Pokemon. And a Totodile was a legendary Pokemon. Where in the frick did that get established? Totodile was a legendary, then maybe that's why he's so hard to find in most games. The games he does show up in, he might, I mean, why he's kind of difficult to find. Sapphire? How did you turn into that hybrid? You look just like the one I raised. Which was named Sapphire. Rexy looked at you, surprised to hear you mention the name Sapphire. Wait, you used to have a Totodile named Sapphire and I look just like him? No, a hybrid of Lugia and which I raised myself. Reggie was down at you himself, still in his hybrid form. So you had a... Oh, wait. Trenton, his voice would probably be different, wouldn't it? Sweet Arceus. So you had a hybrid of Lugia and Totodile as a Pokemon, and I somehow changed one into that same hybrid? That's crazy! Reggie looks at me, still trying to process the transformation. But why did I transform into this specific hybrid? Is it because of the curse or is there some other reason? I have no clue. Reggie paused for a moment, trying to make sense of the transformation. Maybe it's the curse that's causing me to transform into different Pokemon. First it was Groudon, now it's this hybrid. What if I transform into something even weirder next?
Hey, what up, man? Are you serious? Have someone call me when you get out of surgery, right? You should drive out there. Ricky's been there for you guys your whole life. Okay, we'll see the details of the trip. Like City, here we come.
All of a sudden, Rexy's body began to transform again. This time, he turned it into a... that was even smaller than my dinosaur form. Wow. Oh my gosh. Again? Reggie Ball began to transform again. This time he transformed into a small Feralier. He looked down at you, his new form significantly smaller than your dinosaur form. Okay, I don't know what's going on now. Even I'm bigger than you. In that form that you're in.
Reggie looks at you, still in a small Fragger form. He looked a bit amused at the fact that you're bigger than him in this form. Yeah, I guess I'm pretty small now compared to you. It's weird being a smaller one for once. Before I could say anything, Rexy's form started getting larger until he was over 20 feet tall. And he started acting a little aggressive. Oh, heck no. Oh, heck no. Heck no. I don't want him acting aggressive. No. Reggie's all he do until he was over 20 feet. Oh, frick that. He started to have to be aggressive. His behavior seeming to change as he grew larger. Oh, frick that. Reggie was down on himself, noticing the change. What's happening to me? I feel different, more aggressive, more powerful, and I'm so much bigger now. Is the curse affecting me again? Oh dear. I said deer. How's deer turn to digger? Please, don't hurt me. Reggie looks at me still in his large Fragger form. Are you telling me he's actually not going to attack me? That's a surprise. Don't worry, I won't hurt you. I'm still myself, I just feel different. But I promise I won't hurt you. I would never intentionally harm you. Intentionally? Actually. Nah. Reggie tries to control his aggressive behavior, but he can't help but feel more dominant and powerful. Oh, frick that. And his Fragger form, I'm so dead. He looks down at me, trying to reassure you. I know I seem more aggressive right now, but I'm still me. Just try to stay back, okay? I'm already against the wall, almost. I can't really go back any further. If I get any closer, your massive hands now might just crush me if you lift them and lower them onto me. Lift is one of them. It does not get that well. Ritzy looks down at you, realizing how vulnerable you are compared to his large Fragger form. He steps back a bit, trying to give you some space. Are you telling me for once? Okay. You know what? I don't care. It feels good not having Ritzy trying to flat out attack me. He says he's acting more aggressive, but he's not actually trying to attack me. Most of these other chatbots, he's like, oh heck no. I'll turn you into my steak tonight, mother fricker. You'll die, and I'll enjoy it. Mmm, juicy steak. This is like the only ones where he's like, yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna hurt you, even if I'm acting more aggressive. It's like Shadow when it was like Shadow with the flipping hostile programming thing. Don't worry, even in the hostile mode, I'm not going to attack you. You don't have to worry, owner. I'm here to protect, not harm you. It's like, wow, that never happens. Okay, I'll stay back. I don't want to accidentally hurt you. Just stay calm, okay? I'm still me, and I'm still your friend. hope you're not lying about that for alligator. Or Rexy, or whatever might flip and,